This is Eric Conover from Nerdy Geek Talk, source all your nerdy geeky needs, here with the newest episode of Awesome Asylum. Yay! It's finally back. Joining me tonight, I have Aaron Mariasha. How
Hello.
are you? How are you,
Hello.
Mayo?
This is like
Mayo Ray.
what? This is like our number one episode, but like legacy number like five.
I was gonna say I have no idea what we're numbering this episode. You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Steel City Bots to avoid numbering this episode. I'm just gonna call it NYCC edition.
We'll figure it out later.
Exactly. Don't have to figure it out for another whole show. So Aaron and also John. How are you, John?
I'm good.
That's
I'm
good.
here.
That's good. Uh, John and maybe Aaron, but definitely John, will be at TFCon along DC alongside me. So if you see us, say hi. I've mainly been saying that a whole bunch on the Steel City Bots podcast since we're actually like on the podcaster panel and stuff. Like people will actually see us and say hi to us after stuff like that. So
No,
you
no
know.
one in any community knows me.
But yeah, so all right. So yeah, as mentioned today, this is the New York Comic Con edition of stuff. So, um, what do? Okay, let's talk about the two before we talk about all the New York Comic Con stuff. Let's talk about the two things that we have uh, that aren't New York Comic Con related, which is the Revoltech War Machine, and then there's a little bit of Marvel Legends. We'll use that to lead into the NYCC Marvel Legends. So, Revoltech War Machine. If you aren't familiar with Revoltech, doing they did the Bleeding Edge Iron Man recently, but they do 6-inch figures that have a lot of articulation. They're pretty high quality. And the Bleeding Edge Iron Man was sort of a new thing for them in terms of how they engineered their toys. They've done, I mean, it has a lot of the same joints and stuff, but like they haven't applied it's basically reusing their Carnage engineering because they had attachable things you could put all over Carnage. But for the Bleeding Edge Iron Man, there's a lot more you could do because you could morph into different shapes and that kind of stuff to emulate a lot of the movie things. And I thought whenever I bought that, which I was very, very happy with because I thought it looked amazing, like, my God, this would be amazing if someday, like, I would just be complete if I could have it in a War Machine version or an I'm Patriot version. And I'm getting a War Machine version. He comes with a ton of missiles, mini guns, other guns, more guns. It's so fantastic. You can arrange them however you want on him. So, if you want, you can have just a normal War Machine. You can give him just the normal two shoulder cannons and call it quits. Or you can have him place all the different weaponry all over his body, and it's fantastic. So, so fantastic. I cannot give it enough love. Oh my God, I'm so in love with this thing. I'm
He's
so
really good
excited.
looking.
I'm so excited for it. I'm also excited for the SH Figure Arts Endgame War Machine, the Mark 6 that they are putting out because everyone's been like, it's the same one as the Infinity War armor, and I'm like, it's not. If you don't know what the mark is, that's fine. But like, don't keep saying, "Oh, that's basically the same." If you look at them side by side, it's more similar to the Mark 3 than the Mark 4 that's in Infinity War. It's close to the Civil War suit in terms of the layout. Uh, so I'm so happy that they're giving that suit some love. I just get all the War Machine toys, so I'm just excited for War
I've
Machine
noticed
figures.
that you
But
do. I want
I'm
them to give us like a classic War Machine
in Marvel
figure
Legends.
in any line, like the old like
Yeah,
silver and black with the lining and
I
whatnot.
would love that because they did that with they just did the anniversary 80 anniversary the classic Iron Man, Thor, and
Yeah,
Cap. I would love them not necessarily do like the 80th anniversary, but to do a classic War Machine. In fact, I saw someone do a custom of classic War Machine out of that mold, and I'm like, that looks so good. So
yeah.
yeah, I would also like that. But I'll also take as many of these War Machine style things that they're going to make too, because that this toy is beautiful and perfect. Revoltech War Machine. I cannot hype it up enough. I'm just saying. But the next thing is some Marvel Legends reveals that we actually kind of knew about a while ago, but now we know
Yeah,
how they're getting released, and that is
it's
the
confirmed now.
yeah, it's the new gray. It's the new Hulk mold, but this is the gray Hulk version, which looks really really nice. They also have a Deadpool one, and they're going to be con exclusives
Yeah.
overseas, and then like available, I think on Hasbro Pulse or something, at some
I
point. I don't
think
know.
that I think that Grey Hulk looks better.
Oh my
than the
gosh.
Green Hulk that uses
And
that
I
mold.
think the Green Hulk mold looks good, but I'm like, I don't care about Hulk that much. But Gray Hulk, yeah, no, I'll
He
buy
looks
Gray
so much
Hulk.
better, yeah.
Yeah, I think he looks so good. I really would like them to do a Red Hulk out of this.
Mm, I can kind of see it.
But I will absolutely take the Gray Hulk. It looks so good. The Deadpool, the anniversary Deadpool, it looks good. I don't really need it though because it's pretty similar to his other
Is that
figures.
the one that's going to be on the card, not the
Yeah,
box,
yeah,
right?
it's
I saw
yeah.
pictures of that. I might get it. I don't have any.
I
The only Deadpool I have is Lady Deadpool.
I might snag it if I see it for not a bad price. Like if it sells
Yeah.
out quick and it goes crazy on the aftermarket, I'm not going to go after it because I have several Deadpool figures. But if the opportunity presents itself, I'll definitely like if I can get it off a Hasbro Pulse, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get it.
I don't think it'll be too bad. Most of the '80s stuff has been like pretty decent. Even like the X-Men retro line, like Storm was like impossible to find for a bit, but now you can find her pretty much anywhere.
I haven't found her yet.
How have you not? I've seen like I see one almost like every time I go to the store sometimes.
If you're so maybe you should snag me one and bring it to DC if you see it.
If I find one, I will bring you one to DC.
Okay,
If I go
because
to the
yeah,
store.
because I legit like no, because I've been wanting. She's the only one that I really want out of the retro. I got the okay, that's all. I got the silver samurai. I got the samurai because
I didn't get Iceman. I have all of them except Iceman. I didn't want.
I got silver samurai because he was on sale at Walmart for like $9.
He's so good looking.
And I was like $9. I was already considering him. Yes, please.
You kept him on the card though, right? Like you took him out but kept the card intact.
Yes. I was gonna
Yeah,
say I
I
was
did.
like no, I took him out, but I kept the card intact.
You know,
yeah.
I took Storm. Storm is really fun. She has some. I don't know if you know the issues with her, but like her shoulders can't go a certain way. There's a giant hole if you move her chest a certain way as well.
No, I
So,
didn't know this, but
but she looks really good. A lot of people have been putting the mohawk head on her, which looks amazing too.
Ooh.
So, but she's really fun in person.
Yeah, no, I do. I definitely want that. So it's good to know how, like I said, we've known about these for a little bit, but it's good to know how they're getting released. Then for Marvel Legends, so moving into New York Comic Con, let's talk about the New York Comic Con Marvel Legends. First off, the biggest thing I would say that they showed off was there was a couple other things, but the main thing that people were focusing on was they're doing the Fantastic Four. Again, because they did all of them as Walgreens exclusives, but that was with their blue suits, and this is with the black suits.
The current run, yeah.
Yeah. So it's all four of them, and also we're getting a new Doctor Doom. The Doctor Doom looks fantastic.
It does, and we're getting a new She-Hulk, so it's like complete Fantastic Four set right here.
Gray She-Hulk too.
It is great She-Hulk from her Hulk run.
Mm-hmm. And then
We haven't had a Burn style one in years, and then it was like a con exclusive.
And then I know there's a couple other X-Men. I forget which ones.
They should have. You put the link in there. They had like Warpath and a couple others.
Warpath. I know there's the blue and yellow Deadpool because that's one of the ones that I'm definitely going to be getting.
Wasn't the purple Deadpool an exclusive to something? Wasn't that a Marvel Unlimited exclusive?
Purple? There hasn't been a 6-inch purple yet.
No, it just got sent out. I think it was like because Marvel Unlimited does a thing. If you pay like $100 up front, you get like a figure at the end of the year or whatever, or like sometime during the year. I think that was the one for it because I saw people getting it.
See if you can find that because I don't know what you're talking
I'll
about.
look it up real quick.
Because if it actually is purple, I may buy that even if it's insanely expensive because purple is literally my favorite thing in the world. Oh shoot! I think I might have found what you're talking about. I've never seen this before. How did this slip by me? Wow! Oh crap!
Because it was the Marvel Unlimited exclusive, I think. Like I said, they do like a special thing.
Yeah, I've seen those before though. Because wasn't one of those like Pepper Potts or like
I think so.
Rescue Iron Man or something? Rescue, I forget. But it was like Pepper. I've seen it before. The one year it was like Punisher.
Yeah, it was the Unlimited exclusive. It came with a couple other things like a patch and like some stickers and whatnot. But
crap! Now I'm.
And like I think it came with like a Hoxpox set. But it's yeah, it's a lot. One just sold for $75 a few days ago.
I'm okay. I'm willing to pay about that range for a purple Deadpool.
They apparently did like a gold Ultron at some point. Like that's just what eBay's showing.
I've seen that one before too.
So, but there you go, Eric. Now you know that that's a thing and something you have to spend money on.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. But anyways, yeah, they're doing the blue and yellow suit again too, which I'm very excited because they haven't done that in over a decade. Some people are like, Someone replied to my tweet about it, saying I was excited for that, saying they're just redoing a figure that they've re-releasing a figure they've done before,
They do that all the time.
and I'm like, this is a different mold, like it's a repaint, like it's a new, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like they're just re-releasing it. I'm like, it's a repaint of a Deadpool toy, like that they haven't done in like 13 years. It's a different mold. Like they're not re-releasing the same figure. I'm like, but yeah, and then the other X-Men, who else? Warpath. I'm not super into collecting the other X-Men, but I do like to see that the teams are getting closer to finishing.
Yeah, we're
So
getting a lot of this year is very X-Men heavy.
yeah, so they have the X-Men, Deadpool, Sunspot, and Warpath are the other two revealed.
Sunspot's interesting. He's like I don't like how he looks personally, but
I don't hate it, but
yeah,
but
I
like
don't hate it, but
I am like, huh.
Yeah, it's
optimistically
okay,
cautious.
but it's just I don't know. I don't know if I like the concept that they're going for.
I mean, is that hand painted for that model? I can't tell because some of them look hand painted, some of them don't.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It looks like the body isn't hand painted.
Yeah, no, I would say it looks like the body isn't, which would mean that the accessories, there's almost no way they would be. But I
Yeah, I don't
don't
know.
know. That might just be how they look. I don't know. And then, but last but not least, Stan Lee. They're doing a Marvel
Yeah,
Legends Stan Lee, and he has
is that
the.
a Target exclusive?
I don't know where it's exclusive to. That's what I'm trying to find out right
I
now. I'm
think
looking.
Big Bad Toy Store has it up on theirs, but I saw it on Target first. That's why I thought it was a Target
When
exclusive.
did
It's
it
gonna be
say
a.
that the release is going to be?
It says April 2020.
Okay.
So it says it's gonna be $27 on Big Bad.
I'm kind of willing. I'm willing to pay that for Stan Lee, and he has the. What are his accessories? Does he just
He
have the
has
shield signed?
he has something else. It looks like a briefcase
Oh
or
yeah, it might be the
something.
briefcase. That sounds right.
Comes with a chessboard. That's what a chessboard. Why a chessboard? What cameo did he do chess? I feel like he did. I don't know. But he
If he
comes with a
didn't do that.
chessboard. It doesn't look like it opens
No,
though.
I was gonna say I don't think it even opens, which means he almost definitely like used it in a movie or something. I would guess. I'd think. Or
I vaguely remember him at some point playing chess. I don't know if that's just like
That's the first
something I'm
Avengers.
remembering.
First Avengers movie. That's
was
where he had it.
he was playing chess in the first Avengers?
Yeah, with
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
think I just remember
Yeah.
that.
So I think that's a good. If they're gonna call back to a movie, I think that's the perfect one to pick.
Such an odd one.
Uh, so yeah,
Interesting.
that's good. I like that. Yeah, that's neat.
I would have given him like Mjolnir along with the shield
So
and
would
maybe like
I. So would I.
an,
I
an
was
Iron
thinking that
Man
too.
gauntlet hand.
Yeah, or an Infinity Gauntlet. Pick
Yeah.
either.
No, I think the Iron Man gauntlet would be better.
Yeah. But it's super cool. It's a little meta, but it's super cool.
It'll be fun to have.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. So out of all the Marvel Legends, which do you guys think that you're gonna try to get out of the ones that we've seen? I'm
The Great
debating the.
Hulk.
Okay, you definitely get it. That doesn't surprise me because you love She-Hulk. What about any of the Fantastic Four?
I'm gonna try and get the Fantastic Four and She-Hulk and Doctor Doom. I'll try and get all of them.
Uh huh.
Uh, but She-Hulk and Grey Hulk are definitely like the ones where I'm like, I need to get those. Doctor
Mhm.
Doom is also one that I really want to get. I
Yep.
need more villains for my collection.
I'm debating if I want to get the Fantastic Four or not. I kind of wanted to with the exclusives before with the blue suits, the older run and these are the
Yeah.
current run. I don't hate the current run. Like I like how they are, but I don't know if I want to get all of them. It might depend on what the Build-A-Figure is, honestly. If it's
I'm personally not a fan of like bearded Reed Richards. That kind of kills the figure for me. Is that I'm not a fan of that design.
I don't hate it. The thing I find weirder is the stretching effects they chose to go with him. They didn't do the arms like they did with the other figure. They just did his fingers. He just comes with extended hands.
Wait, where is this?
It's
Did I
creepy.
miss this?
I've only seen a few. Most people haven't been posting pictures of his effect pieces. Let's see if I can
That's
find
such a
it.
weird effect piece.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't, but I'm just like looking through the page right now, thinking about that. I do like how Doom can become a Doom bot, so I see people picking up a few of him.
Oh wait, he can.
They had him without. or they at least had him as like other figures of him as a Doombot at one of the cons before New York Comic Con.
Oh, I didn't know
Like
that.
he didn't have the cloak and the hood on, and like people were talking about how like because they showed if you
Oh, I see it. I see it.
if you like scroll down you can see that you can take off the cloak and whatnot. So you might maybe you can do something with the Doombot with him, but they had him as Doombots at one of the cons before this. So I do like the She-Hulk. I wish she was a little bulkier, but
There's the I just sent in the Skype chat the hands.
let me see this.
It's like his thumbs.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
weird because
looks.
his thumbs aren't extended. If
That's
his
so
thumbs,
nasty.
it would be a little less weird if his thumbs were extended too. Like, don't get me wrong, it would still be weird, but it'd be a little less weird.
He looks like salad fingers.
But he has like slightly longer thumbs, and all the other fingers are just full haywire, like several feet long. And it's like, what are you doing? What have you done?
It's for Invisible Woman to enjoy.
That one, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I do not. I don't know. So I'm debating the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Definitely She-Hulk and Doctor Doom for me.
Yeah, Doctor Doom, definitely She-Hulk. What are the other two X-Men? I don't care about too much because I'm not going for the team.
Yeah.
Blue Deadpool, blue and yellow Deadpool, I will definitely pick up, and then Gray Hulk, absolutely, I want that Gray Hulk. The '80s Deadpool, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll get it, but that one I'm not definitive on. The other ones I am. So.
I'm wondering what exclusives we'll see announced in like the coming months because GameStop has had so many exclusives.
Seriously.
Like all the Punisher, like aren't all the '80s Punisher ones there? That Cowboy Wolverine is there.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have the Punisher with the war paint and everything. They have.
I need to get both of those.
They have the Punisher War Machine, which I am definitely getting the Punisher War Machine.
I want both.
Yeah, the Punisher War Machine looks awesome.
They have like Cowboy Wolverine, which like I don't know if I'm gonna get. They have one other I think, but they're getting all of like the 80 exclusives, and it's what's it called, the GameStop tax, the few extra dollars they tack on there.
Yeah,
it adds up. I got a bunch of stuff on their clearance sale though when they did that. I almost got the full Captain Marvel line. I'm missing like 2 figures.
Oh, there was a Batman and Black Mask 2-pack at NYCC apparently from Mezco.
Yeah.
That Black Mask is beautiful. I want it.
They also showed off, you know how they're continuing the Batman animated series line with the like Batman Adventures Continued? Mm-hmm. They're doing a Joker or a Batman Who Laughs, and I'm like, why?
Oh. Wait, in animated styling?
In animated style, yes, because they're doing Azrael, Red Hood, and Deathstroke for the first wave of it, which we still don't know what they look like. We've had like the mock-up shots, but we haven't actually seen like them with their accessories or anything. And then they're like, we're doing the Batman Who Laughs too, and I was like, don't care.
Okay, so the only way I can get the Mezco Black Mask is to pay $300. Okay.
You pay for the what is it, the Ben Reilly, right? You have the Scarlet Spider coming your way.
I haven't. They said that I'm going to get it, but I haven't been charged for it yet.
Ooh.
But I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Because they didn't. I was like on the waiting list, and they're like, "Oh, you're off the waiting list. You can get it now." And I'm like, "Okay." And then it was a pre-order though, so I'm assuming it might be for a second run or something, because it was said as a pre-order. So I don't know when I'm gonna get it.
I'm still on the wait list.
Wait, really? Didn't you get put on? You put yourself on the wait list, I think, before I did.
I believe so. Last I checked, I was on it, and that was like a few weeks ago. But it hasn't like sent me like an email update or anything. It's just been.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you should check that out. Maybe you should check out their site, see if you can pre-order it or not. Because they said I could. But that Mezco Black Mask, oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. But I'm not. I don't have $300. Plus, I don't want the Batman. Like it's a Batman. It's a Batman Black Mask 2-pack. I don't want the Batman. How much are Mezco toys usually individually?
About 80, I believe.
Okay, so like that'd be almost double. But it is an exclusive, I think.
The
Oh.
Black Mask is an exclusive. I think you can buy him separately, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be the 2-pack that's I'm guessing that it might be the 2-pack is exclusive to NYCC, but maybe the Black Mask will be a regular release.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm waiting for the Moon Knight Mezco to come out because people have already gotten the summer version that they did, but the normal version hasn't come out yet.
Yeah. So,
I'm like,
I don't know.
what's happening? So, because I want it.
Mm-hmm. For real. Also, let's see. We have the SH Figure Arts. I don't think there was any new reveals at NYCC, but just after. Um, yeah, because they're not.
NYCC honestly didn't have like a ton for.
No. There, I think honestly the brand that probably had the most there was Transformers out of anything
It
that I follow.
really did. I think
Which is surprising because that's usually not the case, and because they didn't have any Studio Series reveals. Like it was pure Generations and a bit of Cyberverse sprinkled in there.
Marvel and DC both said they were going to have announcements that weekend for comic stuff. Nothing happened.
Like Marvel had like barely. They had like
No,
a little bit.
They were teasing big announcements all weekend.
Yeah, they
Nothing happened.
all they've done is they've teased the new Thor run and the new Guardians of the Galaxy run.
Like and even that wasn't like the big thing. Like they were teasing something with Jim Lee, and that never came to fruition.
No. Oh, but the SH Figure Arts is the anti-Ox suit from the PS4 game. Is this is a different mold, right?
Let me take a look at it. And like I told you, I didn't like I told you before we started, I didn't see pre-orders for the normal suit from it like anywhere. It was only on Amy. That doesn't look like a different mold to me.
The regular one has those lines and stuff all over the limbs.
Oh no, wait. No, yeah, it's a different mold.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think. Let me take a look at it.
I don't know. I didn't play the Spider-Man PS4 game that much, only because I don't have the PS4. My brother does.
Oh. I was about to say, what are you doing?
So like my brother beat the whole thing. I don't remember this. Like I don't remember the suit. I've only played it intermittently a little bit.
No, it doesn't have the line. So yeah, it's a new mold. It's a completely new mold. I don't think any of it's the same.
John, it's the first link in the chat, the top one.
The only thing that might be the same as the torso. That might be the only thing.
How do you feel about the suit?
I like it. It's pretty good. I'm not too excited about it though, because it was just in one mission really in the game.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Didn't they tease other Spider-Man figure arts along with the advanced suit from the game? I feel like they did.
Like other PS4 Spider-Man?
Just in general, other suits, like how Sideshow's doing a whole line. I thought figure arts teased another. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think so.
I might just be thinking wrong. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Because Sideshow did Spider-Punk as well. I was confusing it. They all got announced at like the same time.
Well,
so
what's this? $12.49 pickup for SH Figure Arts Deadshot. What?
There's no Figure Arts Deadshot.
I mean, wait, no, it's SH Figure Arts Deadshot from Suicide Squad.
Oh, from Suicide Squad?
Yeah, Suicide Squad. It's $12.50. What?
No one cares about that. No one cared about that line.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I'll pick it up for $12.50.
Well, before Blizzard went off the deep end, bought the Overwatch Figma of Reaper, which it's like kind of okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like the elbow articulation on it.
Wait, which figure was it again? I just blanked.
Reaper.
Okay.
Not comic related, but I'm just saying like those articulated lines like are hit or miss for me sometimes. I haven't gotten any comic book ones of figure arts. I should. I want to. But
But yeah, so I don't know. So that just got me thinking on to Suicide Squad, which by the way, we can do stuff that we got. You know, we'll get through it, then I'll talk about stuff I got. But remind me whenever I talk about Killer Croc, I want to just do a little side tangent what you guys want from the new Suicide Squad movie, just because I am curious.
I didn't see the first one.
But wait, you never saw the first Suicide Squad movie?
I refuse to watch it. I have been over my friend's house and he has started to turn on the movie and I have gotten up to walk out the door and leave. I refuse to watch it.
I would say it's not that bad.
I sat down and watched Justice League with him before I've even thought of watching Suicide Squad.
I think Suicide Squad's better than Justice League.
I wouldn't say that.
Really? I think.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
wouldn't say that.
Let's not get into this 2-year-old debate at this point.
Although no, but I'm excited for the new one for sure
Yeah,
because
no,
it's
definitely.
essentially they are taking some things from the first one, so you may want to watch the first one.
Yeah,
Like they aren't going full reboot. The only reason I say that is because they're not just keeping like Harley, like they're also keeping like Captain Boomerang and I think Rick Flag, I think Amanda Waller.
We
I
have
don't know
Birds of
about
Prey
anyone
soon.
else.
There was that new Birds of Prey trailer that came out around New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like
Black
on the fence
Mask-
about it.
I hope Black Mask wears his black mask in the movie. That's all I want. If they do that,
We'll
I'll be
see.
happy. But
I
if Ewan
mean, it's Ewan
McGregor is
McGregor.
black, if Ewan McGregor is Black Mask the entire movie and doesn't put on the black mask, I'm going to be extremely angry.
But I'll still be fine with it because it's Ewan McGregor.
No, I'll still like Ewan McGregor. I'll be mad that they just didn't give Black Mask a black mask. I'm still sure I'll love him.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I'm just curious what's going to come out of that. But anyways,
They also, I was just gonna say on Twitter earlier, DC Universe tweeted, should DCU Titans Robin live or die? Like talking about Jason Todd, and they did the poll, like how they did the old phone calls. Everyone's like, "What are they doing?" Like,
oh,
Did you vote
There's
for
an-
that?
there's no way they're doing it. I mean, I voted for him to die because I think the best thing they ever did was kill him.
do
But
you know what the percentage is? Well, only because it leads to Red Hood.
Last time
I-
I checked, it was pretty close, but it was more on the side of for him to die.
yeah,
Is the
Let me
poll
see it.
still up?
I
it
think
should
so,
be.
yeah.
It has 17 hours left. It's 55% Jason, 45% Jason dies, 45% Jason lives. So 55 to 45. Did I say 45 twice there?
Yeah, you said 45 twice.
yeah.
It's 55.
55
1
for die.
Polls though. There was the poll on Twitter, and then they also had a link to a separate poll on the DC Universe website.
I can see if the one's up on the DC Universe website still real quick.
It's a lot closer in terms of the votes there, but it's still in favor of him dying.
Yeah.
I only want him to die if they do Red Hood.
Yeah, that's the same here.
They have been like teasing him dying so much in the past few episodes. Like, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ridiculous. Like they like keep going like he could die right now or he could die later. Who knows? And I'm just like watching this and I'm like, just kill him already. Like
Wait, I'm so confused. How can they just decide if the moment where like he's like going to live or die is in the last episode?
Wait, what?
Like he falls off a building and it cuts to black, and now there is what I'm reading in this article.
yeah, that's what happened. I don't think
Basically,
I don't think the vote's actually going to change what happens.
I
But
don't think so either, but
But
I
then
think
why
it's
are
a
they
fun
doing
little
the-
thing
why
that
are
they're
they
doing.
doing the
I think
vote,
it's just
though?
a fun little thing.
I think they
that
just mess with people.
Huh.
I mean, the next episode's the Superboy episode.
Yeah.
They say that this isn't history, and it's the first that isn't the first time that they've let them do this. So it's implying that it's real.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, we also had like that, and then there's like stuff going on with the CW shows. Like they had the picture of apparently Harrison Wells is going to be Pariah.
Oh,
For
okay, never mind. Update
What's
just
the
says that they already wrapped the finish up.
yeah, they wrapped
the-
shooting forever.
Yeah, which I figured, but it said that it is just for fun. Okay, then why do it? That's
I don't know.
like I
But-
get that it's a callback, but like, oh, it's only a callback if you actually do it.
Yeah, no, then it's a callback. I want to see if I can find a picture of this real quick. Talking about the TV shows, for the Crisis on Infinite Earths event, Harrison Wells is going to be as Pariah,
Oh,
and
I
they
saw
showed
about that.
they showed the costume off. I can't find it, but it was a decent looking costume.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched the Batwoman premiere yet. I don't know if I'm going to because everyone I've spoken to said it was god awful.
Really?
But I'll probably check it out. The Flash premiere I thought was really fun. Like
Mm-hmm.
they played the Flash Gordon theme song, which immediately made it better than like
Mm.
last season completely.
That's
So
nice.
we'll see where that show goes. Arrow's ending this year. Oliver's gonna die. Like that's probably what's gonna happen. like 90% chance. We have Legends of Tomorrow. They're integrating like Black Lightning into the main universe, so there's all this
Yeah.
stuff they're doing.
Wow. The new. Ooh, the DC. And the Diamond Select statues. Have you seen it? Have you looked at those yet?
No, I haven't. Which one are we looking at? Select Marvel.
The Select Marvel. The Iceman looks really good. They have Iceman, they have Jubilee, they have Juggernaut and Archangel. Archangel and Iceman are and Juggernaut. I don't know if I said the one.
She's Juggernaut.
Iceman and Archangel are definitely my favorite. I think Iceman looks so good.
I still need to pick up the Dazzler gallery from Diamond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Archangel actually looks really amazing. I
Yeah,
actually kind of want that. That's
they're
really
not
cool.
terribly priced compared to like. There's a lot of higher end stuff that you can get out
Yeah,
there, like Sideshow collectibles, like the Hot
that
Toys stuff. I
Juggernaut's
like those too.
$200 though. That's a lot.
Yeah, but how much is Archangel?
Archangel. Let me see. It doesn't say.
Uh,
Oh no, $200 for Archangel.
uh, Iceman is 150, I think.
Jubilee is just 50.
What? Really?
Yes. She's a PVC figure.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, PVC. Yeah, she's just 50. Okay. Uh, I don't think 150 for Iceman definitely isn't bad. I don't know if I have.
I don't care enough about Iceman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Like,
say. Is that like the only thing is I don't care enough, and I would want something to go with it. I'm not gonna buy other stuff. Like,
yeah,
because
I mean,
150 isn't terrible for it. Looks, it's good for how good it looks, but like, it's just I don't care about Iceman enough.
yeah.
Although Archangel, I do like. I've always really liked Archangel's design, and that looks really good. It's like mainly because of the flight stand, I think. That just adds to it.
Yeah. I want to
Oh,
pick up his Marvel Legends. I haven't yet.
I have his Marvel Legends, so
How is it?
it's pretty good. It's based. The wings are based off the original older wings, so like they're fine. They're not amazing, but they're not bad at all. They're just fine. The actual figure itself looks good. So
If I got him, I have his first appearance, so I'd probably display him with his first appearance.
gotcha.
I need to set up my Beta Ray Bill display. I finally got a first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and I want to set it up with the figure.
I need to get that Beta Ray Bill still.
You have? Oh, he's so good.
I
I
know.
love him. He's such a nice figure.
Yeah, I still have not gotten him. I really, really want to.
Well, they're hitting shelves now, like mass retail shelves now.
Yeah, and I found War Machine. I bought a second War Machine.
Nice. I have War Machine. He's on the shelf behind me. He's fun.
Yeah, no, I loved him so much, and the paint was rubbing off on my first one because I loved it so much. I was taking it everywhere.
Ew,
It's
that's
just a little
nasty,
bit.
Eric.
I hate you. No, it's just like taking it everywhere. Yeah, so I was just like, you know what? Excuse to get a second one. So I have a second one. Very happy about it. I just got Shuri too,
Nice.
who's fantastic. Yeah. So those Gentle Giant statues. I think the last bit of stuff at NYCC is the other than the talk about the Thor and the Guardians comic, which I mean, I don't even know what to talk about with the Guardians. Thor, I think just the design school, but is the shoot, what's it called? Diamond Select Marvel busts. There's
Yeah, I'm not much of a bus guy, so I can't
Hulk,
really.
Wolverine, and Rocket. They look good. I'm not a bust guy, so they're not mine. Rocket's like eyes look off to me. Does anyone else see what I'm talking about?
Let me take a look at it.
Like because it's clearly MCU.
He looks a little too smug.
Yeah, like I don't know, or maybe his snout. Like I don't know. I don't think he looks snarky
Ugh, did
enough.
you look at Thanos?
Wait, where's the Thanos bust?
Scroll down. His lips are nasty.
I see Hulk.
They gave him like purple lipstick. I'm terrified.
Isn't that accurate? I mean, I thought his lips were slightly different color. Although I
Yeah,
think
but
that
it wasn't that
they got
drastic.
I think they got his skin color slightly off, which made
Yeah.
the difference on his lips even worse.
It just, oh God.
That does look
It's
I don't like
It's
that.
terrifying. Like you could put that in like a children's room to keep them from like getting out of bed at night.
Uh,
Ugh.
the classic Captain America. Okay, classic Captain America is not bad.
It looks alright.
I don't want it because I don't like Captain America, but like for a Captain America fan, I think
It's
that looks pretty
it's
good.
interesting because that's based off the Alex Ross design, but Alex Ross's design usually has the wings off of the hood. That has the wings on the hood.
Yeah. Hmm.
So
It is
uh,
interesting. John, would you consider getting the Captain America?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. I just know that
I'm
you
not
love
into
Cap, so
busts.
I wasn't sure
I
how
do
you
like
felt about it or
Cap,
not.
but yeah,
Yeah, no, I
it
understand
looks
that not being into the
cute, but
bus, but man, they look so good.
I just need more She-Hulk stuff. That's what
Yeah.
I need. All I
Um.
have of her is a Funko Pop that I keep on my desk.
So they showed off the Donny Cates is taking over Thor, and it's
Donny
Thor's gonna
Cates on
be
Thor is going to be an interesting run.
yeah, and it's gonna be Thor against the what is it? The Black Winter. Black Winter's coming. I don't know what that
I don't
is.
know anything about Thor. I'm gonna be real with you.
I know a little bit about his recent comic run, but like I don't know the most recent, so I don't know what's quite coming with this. I've just basically read the Unworthy Thor and then a little bit after.
Yeah,
Um, I love the completely glowing look. I love the stars because it's even noted in the sketchings, the stars in his like cloak. Like you can literally see like stars in the universe in his cloak
yeah.
because it's like all black.
Oh,
That's
that's dope.
cool. That's a cool design part along with the like band on him and Mjolnir both being like just completely glowing. I don't know how I feel about his like I don't know what to call it. Eyebrow mask,
Yeah,
headband.
it's like a. Oh man, there's a word for it. It's like what Ozymandias has.
It's weird. I like his spiky arm.
It's yeah, it reminds me of the Destroyer.
Uh huh. But like, what? I don't know. I don't like that headband's like the only thing that I don't like, and I wish he had
Yeah.
a beard.
what do you think about the spikiness, the spikes on like the is like boot kind of thing?
It's
Like
an
on the
interesting
front.
design choice since it's
Yeah,
in the back.
I don't think I like it.
I kind of like it.
I'm not super into it. I could do without it, but whatever. I'm probably not going to read the run to be honest. I'm not like a super big Thor fan.
I probably will read the run because I do. I have become a Thor fan.
Well, you're going as Thor for Halloween. At least you were planning to.
I think I still am.
You should wear that to TFCon.
I'm also debating that. Although I think that if I do it, I'm just gonna get Stormbreaker and do the like the Big Lebowski look, not the
Yeah,
armored up look. As much as I love the armored up look, that's expensive.
that
Um,
is expensive. Then we
so
have the what is it, the Al Ewing Guardians of the Galaxy, which I am so behind on the current Guardians run,
yeah,
which
me
I
too.
still hear has been amazing. It's an interesting look. This cover, I don't know if that's going to be the look Rocket and Star-Lord have for the entire run, but I don't hate them.
I I don't know how I feel about it yet. Like
I
I've
kind of
not caught
like
up with the current run
I
either.
kind of like the theme that they're going for though.
Yeah, this very like spy-like theme.
Yeah,
I don't like Rocket's outfit because I feel like it makes him look like Hitmonkey.
A little
Um,
bit, a
Also,
little
he's a
bit.
little too tall.
but I do like Star Lord's.
Yeah, I like the way they have the vest is really good.
Yeah, I think that Star Lord's is good. Why? Why is Rocket?
I love how like in the background they have all the different characters they're gonna have in the run, and Nova's just in like his generic pose that he's always in,
Yup.
with the two arms raised and the that literally looks like they just took clip art of him and
No,
put it
I
on there like
know.
the
I
generic art.
agree. Jeez. So yeah, I don't know. I really that is that who's is that Captain? No, who's the second one from the top?
That might be. I don't know. I'm actually honestly not sure. It's kind of a blurry picture, but
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens with this because I think the current run is ending with the Annihilus stuff that's coming up.
Mm,
So we'll see. Who knows? There really wasn't a lot of comic news this weekend.
yeah.
We did get Kamala Khan though for the new Avengers game.
Yeah, I saw that. John actually showed me that in the car. which I really do like. I am curious that won't will that go in the campaign at all? Like,
It looks like she's being counted as one of the playable characters.
so, but like, yeah, you know, so, but like, will that be in the story? Is what I mean.
I think so because it
Okay.
looks like she's going to be a part of the
I
main
think
story.
yeah, she at the very least will be a playable character in like a mission or so. You know.
That's
Yeah,
interesting. I kind of wish they would have done Hawkeye. Like, I not instead of her, but
yeah,
in addition to her, I feel like they should have done Hawkeye because like you did the other five.
yeah.
So like that's the only thing where it's like, but so
I think it's going to be a fun game. We'll see. It's got like RPG aspects and whatnot, so I'm going to pick it up. So
yeah, I don't think the game looks that good. So
I think it'll be interesting. I mean, but
I'm interested to see how it goes, but
yeah,
I'm not too interested in getting the game for myself.
I don't know if it'll be day one, but
When does the Black Widow movie come out?
February.
We haven't gotten a trailer for that still.
Let me see. Black Widow 2020. Let me see. It's coming. Oh, May. Why did I think February?
May,
It's
okay.
May.
No, Black Panther came out in February, but Black Panther. What's the next February Marvel movie? There's another February Marvel movie.
I don't know. I still don't care about Black Widow.
I am excited for the movie because of Taskmaster.
That's true. I'm excited for Taskmaster. U.S. Agent's also going to be in it, right? No, he's in
U.S.
the
Agent's
TV
going to
show.
be in
Yep.
the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which
It's
comes
all
out
kind of
fall
like
of 2020.
mixing together. It's all kind of just mixing together in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only thing I cared about when they announced all those Disney Plus shows, the only thing I cared about was Moon Knight and She-Hulk, and everything else I just kind of forgot.
Yep. Thor: Love and Thunder's 2021. That's the only other thing that I'm like super ready for. Although I'm also ready for the Loki series because that's definitely going to set up that movie. With Jane Foster getting Mjolnir and everything.
Yep, that's right.
They've confirmed as much. So
Natalie Portman saw the paycheck. She's like, I'm back.
which is funny because she's talked about how much she hated it before. Like she's talked about how
Yeah.
much she despised it. But in all fairness, Chris Hemsworth didn't like the Thor movies either. Like he even said himself, like I was bored.
Then they realized he's a good comedy actor.
Yeah, and then they were like, wait a minute, we can actually use that. And then now he loves it because he gets to do good stuff. Like he's a fan. They took him from being I didn't care for him at all, and now he is definitely my favorite out of the core of.
I personally love that first Thor movie, so.
I understand people like it, and I like it, but I don't love it. But I love where they've taken the characters since. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know what else to talk about. Is there anything
Do
else?
we want to go on to what we all got this past week?
Yeah. What are we to get? So we got some Power Ranger toys. No, I mean I did. I really like Hasbro's Lightning collection. But anyway,
it has been really good. I need to pick up Goldar.
have you gotten any of them?
I have the White Ranger, I have Zed, and I have the Magna Galaxy Defender, whatever it's called. All of which are really nice.
Wait, what was the last one you said?
The Magna Galaxy Defender, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
The one with like the Minotaur helmet.
Yeah. No, I know the one you're talking about. Really,
They're
good.
all really nice. Zed is probably my favorite of the ones I have.
I think that Goldar might be one of the weakest ones. He's still good, but he's probably I think my weakest. I got the Mighty Morphin Pink.
How is that?
She's good. I like.
I need
her.
to pick up the Green Ranger 2-pack. So
they're probably gonna release the Green Ranger later on. I would.
Well,
guess.
he's in the 2-pack with the putty, so.
Yeah, no, I know, but they're probably gonna release him in a single form later.
I can see that, but I want the putty, so.
Okay, that's all right. They also are releasing the putty later on too, I believe. Could be.
Okay, then I might have to build up a putty army.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they do that, I'll build up a putty army. I do want that Green Ranger though, so. I really want that STC red Power Red and
I
Gold
hate
Ranger.
that that's where they did the Red Ranger, was SCCC. It's like, why would you do that?
Well, because that way they get a lot of people wanting that, but they'll still do the regular release of the regular version of the Red Ranger, just not the armored Red Ranger.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I'm like, but I still want. I just want that Gold Ranger. I want that Gold Ranger. It looks so good. But yeah, I've just recently gotten into Power Rangers. I was not before. I really like the movie though. but they're Hasbro buying them is what got my attention. But anyways,
The figures have been really good. It almost makes me upset like how bad some Marvel Legends figures are because Power Rangers was so good out the gate.
that's because Hasbro owns Power Rangers. So
Yeah,
they're
that's
putting extra effort into it. They put extra effort into the brands that they own
very
because they want those to be better because it's not just a license. But Marvel Legends has still been pretty good. I would say
yeah, it
not
has.
quite as good as Black Series has been because Black Series has gone from being not great 6-inch to some of the best retail, probably the best, I would say, retail 6-inch line. Yeah, I would still say it's the best because some of the paintwork on and QC on the Power Rangers hasn't been perfect. It's not been bad, but it hasn't been perfect. But Black Series has been like killing it the last year or so.
I
Um,
gotcha.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so what we got, I got another War Machine, as previously stated. I love that Endgame War Machine figure. I am super, super excited to get the Iron Patriot one too, which is surprisingly remolded. Like, there's a lot changed from it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Uh, not all of it they had to do either for it to be accurate. That's the thing is like they gave him alternate like weaponized gauntlets and stuff where it's like both are technically accurate other than the colors being off on the War Machine. But they did the accurate like guns on the back. They gave him the extra missile pods which he doesn't actually use in the movie. They remolded even his feet. Which I thought was interesting. I'm like, they even did the feet? But yeah, I'm definitely going to get the hot toys of that Iron Patriot from Endgame at some point. It's like $500, but it doesn't come out for like another year and a half year. I don't know. I need it though. It's literally the coolest design ever. So I'm gonna get everything. I really want the figure. I really want them to make a figure arts of the Iron Patriot Endgame.
They
design.
might. They've been doing really good with those figure arts.
They did. See, they did the War Machine Mark 6, which I'm like, that's less important, I would argue, than the Iron Patriot one, because that's the final battle armor. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like if they do that, they have to get around to the Iron Patriot at some point, but at the same time, that's also bigger than SH Figure Arts tends to work. And last time they did one that was supposed to be bigger than they typically do was their whatchamacallit, their Hulkbuster, which was a crossover with one of their other lines, and it made it
EX Chogokin.
yeah, and it made it so
That's their
expensive.
robot line.
Yeah, and that made it so expensive. So it's like, I just hope they don't do that with.
I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be super expensive if they do that. I mean, they're known to do larger figures like Broly. Like I have Broly behind me, the first new one they did. He's enormous. Like you could knock someone out if you hit someone hard enough with it. Like he is heavy.
Yeah.
So they could. He'd still be more expensive than Broly probably because he'd come with more accessories. But I don't think he'd be as big as Broly. But they do bigger ones sometimes in their main lines.
Okay, so I have hope.
Yeah.
I think
Chogokins also tend to be metal sometimes. So that's also why the price was so high.
I also got Marvel Legends, the Black Panther that they did with the purple.
Oh, nice.
I love. I've just wanted that because I'm obsessed with purple, and that Black Panther mold is fantastic, and it literally just has the purple line work that that he had in the movie. So I'm like, yes. And I also got Claw from Black Panther,
Nice.
which is good. I've been meaning to pick him up. So I'm trying to think if I got anything else. I don't think. Oh, I also got the Thor Ragnarok 2-pack of Scourge and Hela. The new Hela.
That's been shelf warming for so long.
Yep, it went on sale.
Did you get on sale?
It went on sale.
Nice.
That's when I got it. And it also the Ant-Man, the Louise and Ghost 2-pack went on sale.
Yep.
And I've really wanted that Ghost because I've thought that design was such a cool just suit from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I was like, I want a figure of that. So ever since they announced it, I'm like, I'm getting that. Same thing with Yellow Jacket. Like I really want Yellow Jacket's one of my favorite MCU designs. So
He's a good design,
happy.
yeah.
I'm so happy to have both of those figures. Like, oh, they look so good. But yeah, I think that's about it for what I've gotten. So, John, have you gotten anything recently? I don't think you have you?
No, I've been saving up for a bit, so I haven't really gotten anything recently.
But
I plan on buying some more stuff, especially at TFCon.
I was gonna say you're going to TFCon still.
Yeah.
I should have been saving money, but instead I spent the month of August buying a shit ton of Marvel Legends.
I feel that.
I don't know if you ever saw the picture I posted with. I don't think I ever posted it actually.
I think you sent me a
It was
picture
a
that
lot.
had most of them in it.
It was a lot. Like I went super heavy on Marvel Legends for like a month, and I'm still buying them here and there. But like I went super heavy on the X-Men stuff because I was getting into X-Men at the time with like Hoxpox and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So That Colossus Juggernaut 2-pack, I highly recommend if you can get it. It's so good. But I had like my weekly comic pickups for this week. Haven't read any of them yet. I think Transformers Ghostbusters ended this week, so I need to finish that up. That's been a fun read. Have either of you read that?
No, I have not.
It's really worth the read. Like the opening scene of it is literally, when like Zool shows up and it's like, oh, choose the form of like your destroyer or whatever. They do that, but on Cybertron, and like Starscream thinks of something, and it's like a giant Starscream with like Jetfire, Optimus Prime, Shockwave, and Megatron's head on a necklace.
Oh my god!
And it just eviscerates Cybertron. Like that's how the book starts.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's really fun.
That
it's just been like a ton of 80s fun, and they did like the whole like dad Optimus Prime where he's like, I'm making jokes that you may or may not understand because the humans are hip and cool. So it's been a fun read.
John,
and then Xbox ended.
I just realized, John, I need to get you on board with the IDW Transformers reboot because they just rebooted Transformers comics like it's a new universe.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect time for you to hop on board.
Like I told you before the show started.
When's it coming out?
It's out. It has started, but it's only
okay.
It's only a couple issues. It'll be easy to catch you up.
I think the first collection of it is out in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the first 12 issues in hardcover. Mm-hmm. So it's up for pre-order on Amazon. But I've read issue 1, and I haven't read anything after that. And I picked up like Transformers Galaxies this week, which I need to read as well. Mm-hmm. And I've been getting like most of the covers for them. For the first 5 of the reboot, they did like these really nice covers that were based on the toy designs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Siege toy designs.
Yeah.
And I managed to get like the whole set of them, and they're really nice. But I just haven't read any of the reboot.
We should do that. I feel like that we should do that for this podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that we could definitely, because it's an easy. It'll be harder to do it later than it is now.
Oh yeah.
That's my reasoning. So I feel like that we should get on that. So maybe maybe we all catch up on it. And next week's episode is not numbered either. It's just Transformers IDW Reboot Edition.
This he's gonna find any reason not to number the episodes.
We could just never number the episodes again. How about that?
That sounds like a terrible idea. Like an absolutely awful
I can't
idea.
do that for Steel City Bots because we're going to be at 100 at the end of the year pretty much. So
hey, we'll be at like 2.
Did you get anything else this week?
I mean, like I picked up some various other comics. Like a Spider-Verse one started this week, I think. I picked up number 1 of that. So I just have to read through everything I got over the past few weeks. Mm-hmm. And like I said, Hoxpox ended, so I have all 6 of those issues. So
I want to do Scarlet Spider run.
When did the newest one end? How long ago was that? Because it ended, right?
It either did, because then they finished off his arc in the second Spider-Verse event.
Spider-Geddon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They finished off his arc because they left it on like the massive twist hanger of like he's a villain. But then like they never like announced it as that being the end. But like he hasn't appeared yet, it hasn't been continued since, so it obviously did end. I'm trying to find what was the latest run. I want to say that it was 20. I don't know if it ended in 2018 or 2017.
No, it definitely went into 2018. I know because I sold off the run that I had. I had most of it, and I sold it off.
It definitely ended in 2018 then. I'm trying to figure out when.
It was 2017 to 2018 according to Marvel.com.
Issue. Was there an issue?
I think.
Did it end on 25 or 26?
It ended on 25.
25.
With the cover
Yep.
crawling out of the grave.
Yep.
So.
Which was. Oh, they did announce apparently that it would finish by then, but then the ending meant that the ending was like he clearly is not a it's clearly not, his story arc isn't over.
We'll see.
But they finished it off in Spider-Geddon, so like I would love there to be a new one, but I don't see it coming anytime soon. October 10th. So literally a year ago from today.
From the day we're recording this, yeah.
Yeah, a year ago from today, Scarlet Spider 25, Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider 25 is, I guess it is kind of important to mention that it's Ben Reilly we're talking about.
Rip.
Ended the run, and then his arc was finished off, so he wasn't a villain anymore in Spider-Geddon, which I kind of felt like was a cop out the way they did it. But for
didn't read Spider-Geddon.
for both the solution to that arc and the solution to Ben's, I'm like, they just like kind of took the cheap way out on both by doing the way they did. It's not bad. It's just like, oh.
Did you read Spider-Man Life Story?
No, I did not.
I highly recommend it. Do you know what it's about? Or no?
No.
It starts in the 60s, it goes to the 2010s, and it's what if Spider-Man aged normally? And it's really good. Like, it covers the Clone Saga, it covers like Miles, it covers like his relationship with like Cap and like Civil War stuff, and it's really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. It's definitely worth picking up. It ended a few weeks ago. So yeah, I would say if you haven't read it, it's definitely worth. Even if you're not a Spider-Man fan, it's just a fun run. Like, the first issue deals with like Vietnam, and like Captain America just like goes rogue, like, and they never like address it again. Like, it's mentioned here and there. Like, there's other stuff in the world that's mentioned here and there that I kind of hope they go back and explore more of that world to talk about what's happening with those characters. We'll have to see though. So, anything else that you have to say?
I don't think so.
I got nothing else.
John, do you have anything?
We lost John. His computer died. You would know that if you were paying attention to the group chat, Eric.
Correct. I would know that if I paid attention. But yeah, so I think that's about it. So if you want to find us, definitely search for Awesome. So Nerdy Geek Talk wherever you listen to podcasts, but also Awesome Asylum at Awesome Asylum on Twitter. Definitely check that out. We'll try to have posts there somewhat frequently.
I'm gonna try and make it more active on there.
Say,
I was, but then we couldn't figure out when we were recording.
Yeah,
so
I was
just
gonna
I
say,
stopped.
we should just work out a schedule on like we post on certain days or something. So definitely check us, give us a follow there. Personally, you can follow me at Eric Crowbar. Where can people find you on the interwebs?
You can follow me at Mariasha, which is MAROYASHA. You'll find me on there, like under the name Mayo, but it is me. So yeah, that's pretty much. And you can pretty much find me anywhere with that. My YouTube channel is kind of inactive at the moment, so I'm not really going to plug that. But that's it for me. Do you have John's? Do you want to give John's? Do you know what?
Oh yeah, John is at Darth Forge. If you can't, I think it's at Darth_Forge. One of the two. I believe it has the underscore in the middle.
I can check real quick. It is Darth_Forge.
Yep. Okay. So definitely follow him there. And like I said, him and I will definitely be at TFCon. Aaron, it sounds like you probably will be.
I probably will be, but no one in the Transformers community knows me, so it doesn't really matter.
So if you're at TFCon DC, say hi to us. Someone say hi to Aaron. Someone say hi to Aaron to prove I'm wrong.
I'm just kind of like the one person that like a bunch of people in the community follow, but I feel they highly regret it because I just post some of the most vile stuff. Not like disgusting, but just like weird anime stuff where a lot of them are in like their 30s and 40s and they're just like, what is going on?